Welcome back to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. My name is Gordy, and I am wondering how many lives it takes to survive a world war. Today I'm talking about Unsinkable Sam. This is a cat that apparently survived 3 major shipwrecks, only to be dubbed World War II's luckiest cat. Alrighty, like and subscribe right now if you haven't so you can keep up every day with this eclectic, odd stream of consciousness fact-finding mission that I am on to become the world's greatest conversationalist. You can insert some weird fact into any situation after you have 365 of them after this year. You will be ready for anything. So let's get right into it, right? Meet Unsinkable Sam, a black and white cat who allegedly survived 3 different World War II shipwrecks and somehow changed sides of the war while doing it. According to naval lore, Sam's first ship was the Bismarck, Nazi Germany's most feared battleship. Ooh, he's a Nazi cat. In May 1941, the Bismarck sank after a fierce battle with British forces. Of the 2,200 men aboard, only 115 survived, and one of them was apparently a cat. British soldiers found this cat clinging to floating wreckage and brought him aboard the HMS Cossack. The crew named him Oscar and made him the ship's official mascot. And I like to think this is when Oscar denounced his Nazi roots. He was like, whoa. I just really didn't understand the full perspective of things. I'm a cat. But fate wasn't done with him yet. In October 1941, the HMS Cossack was torpedoed by a German U-boat. Crew tried to tow the ship back to port, but it eventually sank. Once again, though, Oscar survived, and he was then transferred to the HMS Ark Royal, a British aircraft carrier that had helped sink the Bismarck. Comes full circle for the guy. But guess what? That ship was torpedoed too. Did someone check this cat for like some kind of tracking device? Because it was torpedoed too in November 1941. The Ark Royal sank near Gibraltar. And yes, once again, Oscar was found alive and angry, clinging to a floating plank. His fur reportedly was singed and his expression disgruntled. Yeah, I bet he's disgruntled. He's like, can I just not be a ship cat anymore? At that point, the British Admiralty decided, all right, no more sea duty for this cat. Oscar was renamed Unsinkable Sam, and he was retired to land. And he lived out the rest of the war in a sailor's home in Belfast and later at the UK's National Maritime Museum. There's even a painting of him looking like a normal cat, but floating on like a door like Jack from Titanic, and it's at the museum in Greenwich. Now, skeptics do say that this may be more folklore than fact. There are no official naval records proving that the same cat survived all 3 sinkings, but eyewitness accounts, photos, and timing all suggest that the core of the story holds up. I'm sure a lot of these sailors were more worried about finding missing people than updating their records to reflect that the cat survived. So, just because there's not data on this one in terms of official manifest record doesn't shock me. But even if the story is a mix of historicity, it's still a heck of a wartime mascot tale. Now, ship cats in general, go to the Wikipedia page for ship cats. I spent way too much time there. It is fascinating. I'm reading a book right now, Endurance. It's the story of Ernest Shackleton's Antarctic survival. He's trying to cross Antarctica. Shit hits the fan, and they have a ship cat named Mrs. Chippy, which was a guy cat named Mrs. Chippy. R.I.P. Mrs. Chippy. I want to do an episode on ship cats one of these days. We'll figure it out. So there you have it. 1 very lucky cat, 3 sunken ships, and a retirement more heroic than most of us could hope for. And but really though, was he that lucky, or was he like the most unlucky cat in the world? Because I feel like my cat that's like just laying right next to me right now is luckier than the cat that's been torpedoed 3 times. But hey, that cat is lucky in the clutch when it matters. Thanks to all of my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please leave a comment, follow, rate, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who likes this sort of thing. Share this with your cat. Cats love me. At Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, with the full episodes at Smartest Year Ever on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Head on over, watch the 1-minute version, please. In the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. I will see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.